Hi, I am Shyam Dinesh of first year MCSE. I'm going to take seminar about integrity constraints in database management system. Integrity constraints are the set of rules it is used to maintain the quality of information. Integrity constraints ensure that the data insertion, updating and other processes have to be performed in such a way that the data integrity is not affected. This integrity constraints is used to guard against accidental damage to the database. In database management system, integrity constraints are predefined set of rules that are applied on the table fields or relation to ensure that overall validity, integrity, consistency of the data present in the database table is maintained. Types of integrity constraints. There are 4 types of integrity constraints in Dbms: domain constraint, entity constraint, referential integrity constraint, and key constraints. The first one is domain constraint. Domain integrity constraint contains a certain set of rules or conditions to restrict the kind of attribute or value column can be held in the database table. The data types of a domain can be string, integer, character, date, time, currency, etc. Take a student table with the fields of roll number, name, age, and class. The value of A in the last row, last column violates the domain integrity constraint because the class attribute contain only integer value while A is a character. Second one is entity constraint. Entity integrity constraint is used to ensure that the primary key cannot be null. A primary key is used to identify individual record in a table, and if primary key has null value, then we can't identify those records. There can be a null value anywhere in the table except the primary key column. For example, take a salary of employee table. In the above employee table, we can see that the column ID is the primary key and contain null value in the last row, which violates the entity in the integrity constraints. The third one is a referential integrity constraint. Referential integrity constraint ensures that there must always exist a valid relationship between two relational database tables. This valid relationship between the two tables confirms a foreign key exists in the table. It should be always a reference for a corresponding value or attribute in the other table or be a null. The last one is key constraints. Keys are the set of entities that are used to identify an entity within its entity set uniquely. There could be multiple keys in a single entity set, but out of these multiple keys, only one key will be a primary key. A primary key can only contain unique or not null values in a relational database tables. The examples of key constraints: take the student table with the fields of roll number, name, age, and class. The last row of the student table violates the key integrity constraints since the roll number 1 or 2 is repeated twice in the primary key column. A primary key must be unique and not null. Therefore, duplicate values are not allowed in the roll number of columns of above student table. Thank you for this golden opportunity. Thank you.